Right now at noon, a murder trial back underway after a brief break.
Dayonte Resiles is charged with killing a woman 7 years ago after she was found dead in her bathtub. Local 10's Terrell Fournet has been in the courtroom today and joins us live from Fort Lauderdale. Terrell.
And things are back in motion after this trial was placed on break for nearly a week. The first reason was because of course, the long holiday weekend, but the second reason was because a pair of jurors were dealing with a pair of unrelated medical issues. But again, things are back on track right now. And in court this morning, a lot of the testimony focused on DNA that was apparently left at the scene by the defendant.
Dayonte Resiles appeared to listen intently today as a pair of high-profile DNA experts were called to testify in his murder trial.
I built the DNA databases that helped us determine how often we would expect to find these markers in a population.
That process of using a computer program to extract genetic markers, the focus Tuesday as prosecutors lay out their proof of a first-degree murder charge against the 26-year-old man. It was 2014 when Jill Halliburton Sue was found dead by her son in the bathtub of her home in Davie. This after an apparent home invasion at the time. The DNA profile of 3 people were found at the crime scene: the victim, her husband, and Resiles, who had no known prior connection to the family.
The defendant's genotype is the second highest at that location, is it not?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, so again, although somebody else's DNA, Mr. and Mrs. Sue's DNA might be higher at that loci, that doesn't mean his DNA is not there.
Prosecutors are expected to paint the picture of a man with a guilty conscience, highlighting his well-choreographed and now infamous escape from a courtroom in 2016. He was recaptured a week later. The defense is taking aim at the way DNA experts calculated their findings, calling the system flawed and pointing to a formal complaint that had been previously filed over the matter.
And Resiles does face the death penalty if he is convicted of this first-degree murder charge. Both the prosecution and the defense, they hope to have things wrapped up by the end of the week. We'll be here for it all. Reporting live from Fort Lauderdale, I'm Terrell Fournet.